but it's been stuff that absolutely has to be done. Yeah.
Most of this is safety and code issues, actually. Was it 800 for a backflow preventer up to code?
Are you kidding me?
That's just for the preventer, not for the installation.
Every time he's done something, something else has popped up, and
It's an old building.
that's right.
Bottom line.
And we're getting caught up now on all the stuff that hasn't been done in the last 15 years. And it's hitting us all at once.
This isn't stuff you buy in Menards, this is quality stuff. I know that he's getting bottom line.
Yeah, he's doing it right. Everything's up to code
I
now.
understand that.
But it's hefty.
Just to say, I make a motion to pay claim number 6291 through 6305 in the amount of $13,975.27.
I second that.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Under reports, clerk.
I did fill in one Wednesday night down at the recycling center, so Connie and Mark could have that.
Nice.
We have been fielding calls on the voting and the tax referendum. It's very hot in the township right now, and it's not going to get any better. But I do have it under new business, so we'll discuss it there. A couple calls on the cemetery, and the St. Louis County Board will be meeting here on the 27th of October in our basement, so
What game?
27th of October. What time?
A regular scheduled meeting.
Regular scheduled meeting. So I don't, sure what time.
Once a year.
They go ahead and they move them around to various townships, and I got this call last. I'm thinking it's like 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. Should be normal start time. Think so? Well, get on the webpage and check it out.
Yep.
Okay.
What day was that?
The 27th.
That's a Tuesday.
Yep.
Upside County City Government.
You're putting yours?
Roads.
I'm sorry, no. I'm
We
sorry.
removed some trees from Bear Island Road on Saturday the 5th. Mr. Kineski and I looked at, we had one that was leaning over the road pretty bad, and then we had some others that were getting ready to go. Checked the roads, the early part of the month we graded the major roads in the township that have the most traffic, the East Hunter and the East Cook, Beaver Lake roads. We didn't follow through on the crack sealing at the last meeting, and I know maybe we were too late. Kind of looked at it, I actually did talk to Ben, and he said it didn't look too bad on Bear Island Road. I'm not an authority on what we should be looking for there. It's probably gonna get to be too late to do it, but the price that Ben had said his ex-company would do it for, we had to get a hold of that guy if you wanted to have a written estimate.
And I did call Kevin again this morning and told him the meeting was tonight, so I needed that fax to me, but
Did you have it?
never heard from him, so.
Well, that could be a problem coming down. Well, and then the snow fence is still up in the air. I mean, at this point, I'm thinking maybe I'll go to one of those employment agencies and see what they want, or maybe talk to Ben. Maybe Ben can. I don't know how I'm going to find time this month.
We have two guys that are willing to work for the hourly rate. Two other ones. Take a stand.
Well, Ben, tell them what to do.
He'll work with
Well,
Woody.
Either that, or I'll, Ben is showing me what he wants done. There's a possibility that Mr. Chesney will not want the fence in his field this year. I have to talk to him, but there's been a suggestion that he may not want to have the fence there.
Well, it's October, so let's get it done.
Yeah. But mean, I'll tell you board that at the end of this month, the snow fences will be up. I have to put them up, but
Woodland Hills would also be a fantastic option.
They do an awesome job.
They do.
Excuse me, sir.
They do,
They
and we're,
do.
they do, and we're actually giving back to the community that way too. You know, they do.
They charge $10 an hour per crew. For that.
does somebody on the
Per
board, or
crew.
do you know a number of someone who I can contact there?
Just call the Woodland Hills and ask the secretary, explain what you want, and it's per crew. They'll send 5, 6 people up, and it's $10 an hour for all of them.
It's a wonderful deal.
It
Yeah.
might have gone up, but they're covered.
They've got their own liability,
Right.
Yep. Yep. So,
so just call their general office of Woodland Hills.
Yep.
All right, do that. There was talk, when I took this job, about a deal for, like, putting the posts in, pipe, it's probably capped off, or getting the pipe stuff, hitting the posts into the ground. Does anybody know where that's at, or who has it, or?
Homeowner? We have one of our own, but last year, somebody had, Greg just returned ours, so. Ron should know where.
Yeah,
I'll call
township
Ron.
one is.
Or I also have one.
You got one? That's your personal one, right?
Right.
I thought the township had one, that was my understanding.
We did, don't know where it is, so if you can't find it, you're welcome to find it.
I guess that's it.
May I say that you probably should try to get those cracks sealed before winter. And we get water in those cracks, it freezes, it's gonna break beforehand. So
Well-
you should try to get that done.
If the board's gonna agree to doing it, maybe you should make a motion for, I believe Ben said like $975, something like that.
It's a
And,
cheap fix.
you know, maybe you should just make a
spent over-
ceiling or something.
Spent over $1,200 last year.
It's a cheap fix.
Preventive maintenance is what it's
Just
called.
put a ceiling on it, or say that you'll spend so much so that I'm authorized to do that, so I'm not taking the initiative and spending the township money without the authority of the town board.
Exactly. So we should really be making a motion on this also.
Exactly.
And I'll get a hold of Ben or Kevin or whatever and push to see if we can
Tell
get
me
them
we
here
have
to do it.
We're really, excuse me, Mr. Chairman, we're really good with road and bridge funds right now, so we can go ahead and get that done.
So, are we,
Let's add that to old business,
Okay.
and we can keep rolling with the reports. All right. Is that it for you, Woody?
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, Mr. Chairman, I have one question for Woody. How much class 5 do we have left?
I don't know that.
You can
Right.
take a look at the file, there's probably, what did we take, what was there, 4,000 yards? Frank's last.
Let me put it this way.
There's probably
Are we
3,000
going to have
yards.
to make another load next year, next summer?
No, you weren't probably here when we discussed what a proposal would be.
No, probably wasn't.
No, that we would, we could buy it out of our stockpile at the same figure, and the product is gonna meet the spec.
We're gonna put more binder.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and like right now, we're running about 9% with plenty of rock, and the product is excellent. Now, that's what we used on a number of the roads already this spring, from out of our pile.
I'm just aware of how much we had made last time with Frank, and just making sure we're gonna do it that way, that's fine.
Yeah, because you don't have to put up the $30,000.
$30,000, right.
Yeah.
Absolutely, okay.
I,
I'm gonna check that one.
Mr. Chair, I do have one question for Woody. Will all the township roads be graded before
Yes,
snow?
yes. I'm